From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Stepping into the box, Corey Bellinger. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Corey Bellinger.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Jeimer Candelario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. At the plate, Nick Markakis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
1 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's C.J. Cron now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 delivery. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Matt Carpenter. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Second baseman.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Garcia giving chase. Makes the play, one away. Here's George Springer. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the pitch. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Garcia is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Wellington Castillo.
Hard hit ball to short, taken in by Simmons. A quick out number 1. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Batting 7th.
So striding in, Leury Garcia. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Batting 8th.
Here's Bryce Harper now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force in the side. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 9. Yasmani
in there.
Grandal.
No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The pitcher, number 62.
First pitch
Dallas
on its way.
Keuchel.
Dallas Keuchel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is ready now. Number 43. He'll take his first hacks here.
Pitcher,
First offering on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
See what happens when you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Belanger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Baseman number 7.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nick Markakis.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Tommy Pham.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Now at the plate, C.J. Cron looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Carpenter is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the... Into the box, George Springer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, George.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Grandal.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garcia.
Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Right
0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And that'll get down for a base hit. So coming to the plate, number 43. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Keuchel is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Iglesias.
4-1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Andrelton Simmons.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Home is over, and he's got it for the 1st out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. In the air now out to left field. Garcia over to his right. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Corey Bellinger. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1
out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham.
Leading
He's
off
1
for
for
the
2 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
Into the
Tommy
windup and the
Pham.
pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
baseman.
It's been an 0 for 2
C.J.
effort for him to
Cron.
this point. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Second baseman. Matt Carpenter.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's George Springer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so
Center
far.
fielder. George Springer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer becomes the first out of the inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Garcia comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Back to first, and he throws it away.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. Yasmani Grandal is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Garcia makes the catch, and that'll retire the
Ladies and
side.
gentlemen, it's time for the traditional
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 3rd trip
Leading
to the
off for
plate
the
for him
Phillies.
here tonight. 0 for 2
Third
at this
baseman.
point.
Mike Moustakas.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And the pitch. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there. Ready once again, number 43. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 62, Dallas Keuchel.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the
number 92, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Now batting,
trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Belanger.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
So
number
with a left-handed,
Adam Morgan.
Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. In there, strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. And there's ball 1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Iglesias for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Los Angeles.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Pedro Baez.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Almora in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line drive to center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now in the box, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Justin Bour will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo.
Number 33, Wellington Castillo.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will be fouled away. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Into the box. Leury Garcia. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Number 5. Nick.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 7, Jeimer Candelario.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Digging in, Nick Markakis. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Matt Carpenter. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Matt Carpenter.
He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
1 out and a runner on second base. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
George Springer. Your attention, please.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Yoenis Cespedes will come on now as the pinch hitter. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. The 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he needs to make something happen.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 45, Luis Avila.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2.